Hello, and thank you for joining us once again, Rio Hondo, for this edition of Rio News. I'm James Pye.
And I'm Andrea Galicia.
Unfortunately, a string of unrelated attempted abductions have continued over the course of a month to plague Whittier. The most recent being a failed attempt to take a 17-year-old girl at about 5 p.m. on the El Rancho site of Palm Park on March 7th. Police are currently investigating this incident. Just the day before, another attempted kidnapping ended with the arrest of a registered sex offender, David Palazzo, 41, who tried to take an 18-year-old woman. A group of men nearby saw Palacio grab the woman and chased him down, holding him until police arrived. Palancio's mugshot was shown to earlier victims, but he is not believed to have any relation to the previous incidents. Prior to this, on March 5th, a 12-year-old boy was nearly taken in Parnell Park by an unknown man who was beaten up by the boy and his brothers and fled the area. Previous incidents involved two girls who escaped after being taken by a man in a red convertible last month. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Whittier Police Department Detective Bureau at 562-567-9270. Next, we're going to go to Melissa for another influential movement on campus.
Inside Rio Hondo's Student Services building, counselors are hard at work, and not just by providing guidance to students, but by giving back to education both local and statewide. Julius Thomas, a counselor here at Rio, is involved in statewide leadership among higher education, including but not limited to community colleges. Thomas will be involved in the newly passed Proposition 30 for the next 7 years as he watches the benefits reach students here at Rio Hondo.
Because Prop 30 is the first of its type ever in America. No other state in no other state have people tax themselves for the sake of education. As long as students are allowed to transfer, as long as we can get more students to become productive citizens and pay taxes, so old men like me can cut back on our taxes, it's a win-win for everybody. And that's what it's about. It's about getting you as students to go through, start your careers, be able to get careers, and start, being productive citizens so that this society can function and the economy functions effectively. That's what the whole thing's about.
With Rio News, I'm Melissa Cano. Back to you.
Thanks, Melissa.
Now, thanks to Robert, we had some coverage of Rio Hondo's 50th birthday celebration. Let's take a look.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm Robert Sanchez. Blah, 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 blah. I'm so cool. Yeah, I'm Robert Sanchez. Blah.
This is Lupe, I'm Sol, and we're co-presidents of LUV. Here today we're hosting Meet Your Leader. Meet Your Leader is a very important day along with Rio Hondo's 50th anniversary. We are here so that students can meet their representatives on campus. It's important for you guys to get involved and get involved in the decision-making process. You guys need to get to know your leaders and perhaps get engaged in politics.
Oh yeah, I'm so cool. Look at me, I'm filming the campus. Yeah, I'm Robert Sanchez. Ooh, look at those people. Yeah. Oh wait, look at me. Yeah, I'm so cool.
This is Robert Sanchez with Real News. Back to you.
From March 12th through the 13th, the Office of Student Affairs and the Rio Hondo College Student Health and Wellness Programs offer 2 days of relaxation for students. Various workshops were available for students on the lower quad, including arts and crafts, free massages courtesy of Whittier Mission Court Spa, puzzle solving activities set to relax the brain, hula hooping which energize the body, and a minute of popping bubble wrap. Food and drinks were provided for students as well as an opportunity to participate in a drawing to win 2 movie tickets or a $20 Starbucks gift card. Hey Gabriel, what entertainment gossip do you have for us this week?
Thanks for joining us. Reminder, March 7th to April 18th, the artwork of international photographer Mr. Callie Berry is being showcased in the art gallery from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and with afternoon hours from 6 to 9 p.m. Admission comes at no cost to visitors. After spending 6 days in the hospital after suffering from seizures last week, Lil Wayne has returned home. Mentor and fellow rapper Birdman said that the incident had nothing to do with drugs, but rather codeine, lace, cough medicine. Wayne has expressed that he is feeling better, but has understandably remained out of view of fans and cameras until he's fully recovered. And less surprising news, Lindsay Lohan returned to the limelight after agreeing to spend 90 days in a lock-in drug rehab facility after criminal charges against her on Monday. This marks the most recent of illegal troubles that actress has found herself in that traces back 6 years to a drunk driving incident. She has appeared in court 20 times in Los Angeles and was found in violation of probation 6 times since. And if to celebrate the fast life attitude that Lohan embodies, this weekend remarks the release of a much-anticipated film, Spring Breakers, starring scantily clad Selena Gomez, Vanessa Hudgens, and Ashley Benson. Directed by Harmony Korine, Breakers follows the lives of a group of friends looking to raise their freak flag while performing federal offenses for a rapper and drug dealer, Aylin, played by James Franco. And this is Gabriel Sangino with entertainment. Back to you guys.
And here's the weather for the first week of spring.
Thank you, Andrea. Good day. As we welcome the first week of spring, the temperature for this coming week will be delightful. I am Michelle Torres with the weather report. Temperature will range from the high 60s to low to mid 70s. Lowest temperature being 50 degrees. So make sure you have your cardigans handy. Have a wonderful spring break. Back to you.
As many of you are aware, March is recognized internationally as Women's History Month, and on March 12th, Rio Hondo joined the celebration of female empowerment. Visitors were given information on women-related issues like breast cancer statistics and domestic violence outcomes. Kimberly Ramirez, an advocate for the Wall Las Memorias, spoke at the event. She recognized famous women from humanitarian Mother Teresa, painter Frida Kahlo, Rosa Parks, First Hispanica's Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor, and First Lady Michelle Obama. Vice President of the Associated Student Body, Valerie Guerrero, asked students to give a carnation to women who had inspired them. Now let's go to Jeff and Kristen with the sports.
Thanks, guys.
And now to some real sports news. On the 28th, the Rio Hondo men's baseball team will face off against LA Pierce at the Jungle. On the 29th, the women's softball team takes on Mount San Jacinto. Two of our very own soccer players have received scholarships, and now here's Ronnie with the full scoop.
Surrounded by family and friends, Rigo Arredondo and Luis Cortez were awarded soccer scholarships this morning by coaches from the Kansas Wesleyan University Coyotes. Luis feels lucky to be going to KWU.
Pretty excited, but at the same time, it's like a sacrifice I do, like my family and friends. I'm just, it's what's best for me, for the education-wise and stuff.
All coaches are excited about the talent they're bringing to Kansas.
We're excited to have both the players to come to Kansas Wesleyan.
These two young men are what it's all about. They're not only great soccer players, but they're also great students, and that's what to me is more important.
KWU will pay their way.
As far as the financial packages, we're hoping to cover most of their tuition, like I told them. We might be a couple $1,000s off of that.
Rigo is ready to go.
Well, for me, it's like a bittersweet because I'm leaving everything behind. But I know it's a sacrifice to leave everything here, but then it's a great opportunity for me to get my education. And I know it's a great school, and I'm coming from another great school that made me a better student and a better soccer player.
Rigo and Luis leave August 8th to Kansas to start their soccer careers. This is Ronnie Angel reporting for Rio News Team.
Great story, Ronnie. Now for some basketball news. Both Los Angeles Clippers and Lakers suffered with embarrassing losses this week against the Phoenix Suns and the Sacramento Kings. The Clippers went into the Kings arena hoping for a win to hold on to their third seed, but sadly fell in the fourth quarter with bad three-point defense and lost by 15 points.
Yeah, Kristen, the Los Angeles Lakers are struggling hard to retain that 8th seed. They lost against the Phoenix Suns, as you may know. You probably saw the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Laker Nation is dreading because they're holding on to that 8th seed by a thread of a needle. So, I mean, they're going to need to keep winning these next few games in order for them to stay in the playoff run. As of now, they have the 8th seed, but, you know, you have Dallas and you have Utah nipping
Right
at their
behind
heels.
them. Same thing with the Clippers. They have the Memphis Grizzlies and the Denver Nuggets right behind them. And with that loss, they actually fell to the 4th seed. In World Baseball news, the Dominican Republic became the first team to turn the tables in the World Baseball Classics tournament as they went undefeated with 8 wins and 0 losses to capture the championship Tuesday, shutting out Puerto Rico at 3-0.
Ooh, I like the way you said that, Puerto Rico.
And I'm white. This year was the 3rd edition of the event. Japan won the first 2 World Baseball Classics in 2006 and 2009, but they lost a combined 5 games along the way.
Well, that's all for this week. Back to you guys.
Thanks for joining us again with Rio News. I'm Andrea Galicia.
And I'm James Pye. We'll see you next time.